Hello YouTubers and action sports people, Napalm Jake here. Got another video for you guys about an update about a skateboarder that's very well known in the skateboarding scene. A lot of questions have been asked recently about the skateboarder, and I'll get to who it is in a minute. And it's a weird time, I'd say, for the skateboarder as far as how far he's gotten in his career. He really has gotten very far and put a lot of time and effort since he was young to do this, and he's incredible at it. It's a weird thing that's been going on that recently a lot of people have been asking about him, and his name is Ben Raybourn. So the question is, what happened to Ben Raybourn? So last time I saw Ben was in June of 2019. And at that time, I noticed a little bit of anxiety or social issues that he's been having. I think he was having, trouble as far as trying to keep up with friends and, his sponsors and stuff like that, because Ben's never really been the type to be a very social person in general, but he was always really good about at least contacting sponsors and people who were actually gonna, guide him in a good position in skateboarding. But the question is what happened to Ben Raybourn? So from my recent experience, because me and Ben and I are really good friends, I'm sure you've seen me in his segment on the Mountain Dew Push segment back in 2015, 2016, whenever it was released. I had an interview in that segment, and so did Tony Hawk, Big O from Southside, a lot of people, man, and some skateboarders from Houston. But I was one of the people that seen Ben grow since Ben was about 12 years old. I moved to this neighborhood back in 2005, and that's when I met Ben. Actually, I had met him at a skate park before I moved here, but I remembered him, and he was in the neighborhood, and luckily I was able to catch him and make friends and stuff, and we ended up being really good friends. And I've done a lot with Ben. I've been to the Thrasher events. I've gone to the X Games parties and stuff like that. I've been able to get into certain places with skateboarding that I didn't think I'd ever be able to get into, because I'm a skateboarder, but not like him, man. Like, he's just crazy good. But he's been having a lot of social anxiety issues, and I noticed that he wasn't even really contacting me as much as, when he was visiting, as far as like getting me to come by and see him, and, just trying to hang out with him, just trying to, be his friend and stuff like that. But it's hard to see a good friend that I've been, friends with for over 10 years. Close to 15 years now. Fall back behind and, and not really contact anybody or post any videos or update anybody about his life. Really on Instagram, he was really active on that, and he hasn't really posted anything since, I believe, of March of 2019. So over a year he's posted, it's been the last video he posted since then. And as far as, I don't know, like, he's still skateboarding. Like, when he was here, he was still skating, really doing like a lot of good tricks still, and he still has it in him. It's the spirit is there. It's just, I don't know what's happened to him. And recently, I've tried to like get in contact with him, but and nothing's really been working. But he had his phone on for a little while, even when he flew back home. The last day he was here, I saw him and hung out with him. But I know, obviously he made it home and stuff. He never texted me back or gave me a call or anything like that after that. And, I'd been trying to contact him for 3 months straight after he left, and no answers back, no single phone call answered, like nothing, man. And I'm not used to Ben, being like that. Now I'm used to him kind of, he usually stops talking to people for a little while when he's on skate trips and stuff, because he's super busy. But he hasn't really been busy recently, as far as I know. But then eventually, in I'd say about October, his phone was off completely, and since then His phone's never been on. I've tried calling him, texting him. I mean, even his family's tried to contact him, and nothing, man. And so if you're out there and you've seen Ben oh, sorry about that. And if you're out there, you've seen Ben recently, you know, definitely comment below and let me know how he's doing, because I just want to know how he's doing. That's my good friend, man. Like, you know, it's really hard to see that he's gotten so far in skateboarding and that now he's just kind of like, you know, not talking to anybody. It's just kind of been behind the curtains and stuff. But, you know, family's worried about him. I'm worried about him. All his friends, man, everybody who cares about him, you know, is really worried about this guy. And, you know, I'm sure his sponsors are worried about him. I'm sure, you know, all the important people in skateboarding that care about him are worried about him as well. So, I mean, I just want to know that he's been okay. You know, I know he's been in Portland because I know he lives there. And, you know, obviously that's really the only thing I know is that he's in Portland somewhere. I don't know his address. I don't know where he lives. So if you somehow know Ben and you're good friends with him, definitely direct message me, because I need to know this information, and I really just want to know how he's doing. I would like to even write a letter to him if I could. But yeah, man, so I mean, the question's really been, where's Ben been? I don't know. I know he's in Portland. I know that he's probably, you know, just living it up in his own way, I guess. I don't know if he's sad or if, you know, he's going through a tough time. I know that he just likes to be isolated sometimes. That's just Ben's personality, but this has just been a little weird, and, you know, I'm not used to this. I'm just worried about him, and, you know, I just want to know he's doing okay. But yeah, I mean, Ben, if you're seeing this video, man, I mean, I'm worried about you, bro. I want to see you, and I want to just hang out with you, man. Like, you know, you just haven't contacted anybody at all, and we're all worried about you in the skateboarding world, man. Like, we want to see you shredding. We want to see you fucking doing amazing, being on the Thrasher cover, man. And, you know, you've done all that, and you just got to keep going, dude. Don't stop, man. Contact your family. Contact your sponsors, man. Like, everybody's worried about you. We all love you. We all care about you, man. So I don't see you know, reason why to stay away from us, man. So, like I said, if any of you out there, any skateboarders, friends, anything like that of Ben Raybourn's, man, definitely contact or leave a comment below, and you know, let me know something so I can definitely update his family or update other friends and stuff like that. So, well, guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope that I gave you at least somewhat enough information for you guys to know that Ben is still alive, and, you know, he's still doing his thing, but we have no idea where he's at, how he's been, how he's doing. You know, it's just the question of everybody has in their mind. And, you know, a lot of people have been asking about Ben and, you know, really worried about him. But as far as I know, he's alive, and I don't know if he's doing great, but I really hope. And if you're out in Portland and you see this guy, definitely let him know that his family and friends are worried about him, and that I even posted this video just to make sure that, you know, he's okay. So, well, all right, guys, you guys take care. This is Napalm Jake here, one of Ben's, you know, best friends, and I just want to know my buddy's doing all right. So, you guys take care.